What's up, winners? Leo's... Oh, no, he's up now. Let's see if he wants to come. But anyways, we just saw Meghan, how she acts with the sycophant weirdo. Let's see how she acts with someone who's a little more confident.
Curiosity? How could it not? Especially because it's a new chapter for Netflix as well from the CPG side. And
What?
link it to the Netflix series with Love Meghan. It is where content and commerce can meet in a really unique...
What?
So I think with season 2...
You know, me coming to Netflix, that's a new chapter. I'm changing Netflix. Like, it's me. It's a new chapter that I get to work with the Meghan Markle.
up, we've been able to really maximize that opportunity also and look at what I'm making in season 2 and see that reflected and complementary in what the brand has an offering.
And how are you really thinking about that? Because obviously the brand will live in between the show. It's going to live while
There's no season 2.
it doesn't continue.
And I mean that seriously. It was always planned. Leo, I'm sorry. I won't keep you here long.
Just, I'm assuming that the brand just continues to grow. So how are you actually thinking about that partnership? Because I know when I started, that initial partnership that you do in business, you can get it really right, you can get it really wrong. God knows I got it wrong. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because
Megan's so mad that she's talking. Again, check out my other video from tonight. She is the pathetic woman who doesn't shower. Megan handled that a little better.
Certainly for me, there was such a sense of desperation to just get something done that the first person that was like, hey, we believe in you, I was like, great, me too, let's go. And there were parts of it that were good and parts of it that...
Look how interesting.
But
When you see that little, interesting, that little passive aggression. So here's a good example, right? If you're dealing with these types of people trying to tear you down, narcissists, predatory people, which can wreck your life, notice how Emma doesn't get thrown off, right? Meghan throws her little nasty things in there. Maybe Emma notices it, but she keeps her confidence. She doesn't let it throw her off. So that's a big thing that can be helpful. Being aware of it, but not letting it throw you off. Because that's how Meghan could... Look at her. What? Look at that face. She's like, I was foiled.
Look at this partnership because it is pretty untraditional in that way, right? You're launching a brand with your content partner. So I wonder where does the brand live? How are you working together? Who does what? Is that all, pre-figured out, or are you just working it out as you go along?
Well, I think what's different than what you're saying is your initial experience is that we've been in partnership with Netflix for 5 years already. My husband and I...
That's not a partnership.
While that was just on the content side, not on the commerce side, these are relationships and friendships now. So though more so with the other building of Netflix, it's still the same group of people. It's still the same points of contact that I can reach out to. I love having a friendship and a nice rapport with Bella. Bella Bajaria has been such a champion of both the series and of this brand.
Bella's career.
And, it was only from me sending her fruit baskets and jams and whatnot that she said, this is a show.
This is good stuff.
A show. So I think that changes it because it's not as though you're jumping.
Again, Meghan always does this. Is on the one hand, she's the hustler who made it happen. The other hand, everyone came to her. She needs both because she's in demand, but she also makes everything happen herself. Weirdo.
In with people that you don't know, which a lot of founders, I think, to your point.
Again, she's probably going to wreck Bella's career. She's going to throw her under the bus the second something goes wrong, which again, why I'm doing more stuff with how to handle these narcissists, predatory people. I brought on an expert who worked in law,
You have a shorthand.
Yeah. And where are the lines? Like, what are you doing versus...
Emma's not buying it. Who worked in law, worked in counseling. She's also more of the audience, a woman in her 60 plus. So we're probably going to try and see issues that are particular to, women who are over 50, over 60, because you might have different relationships. People might try and attack you in different ways. And we're going to be doing some stuff on that. Maybe a course. Keep your eyes open.
What they doing, because I imagine, especially when it's something that's so close to your heart and something that you clearly take a lot of pride in, how are you able to make sure that the product is what you want it to be, the brand is what you want it to be? Because there's a lot of compromise when it comes to partnerships. And
yes,
I say that...
Let's see this.
Right, when you give something, you have...
She actually knows what she's talking about. Meg won't like that. Let's see Meg's answer.
What does that partnership
Look how
actually...
scared Meg's looking.
Well, I think At the end of the day, what I appreciate is in the contract, they understand that this is my vision. It's
Whoa!
my vision, and also the success of the brand, I believe,
They understand it's
in the fact that you
mine,
can feel
mine vision, mine, and I'm a partner with Netflix, mine.
when I am involved in something. And so because I have been in this state of ideation of what I wanted to have as an offering for so long,
Ideation.
the fact that they trust my final judgment is,
I'm a visionary. They know what a genius I am.
I've said from the onset, I love being part of the creative process.
I'm such
To
a
me.
genius.
It's also where I find a lot of joy. So
I'm a visionary genius. Just a genius. I'm a visionary. I had the vision that I was going to hire a low-quality company to produce low-quality spread that I have nothing to do with other than putting my name on it as an influencer, think she's great. And that was my genius vision. I can barely watch, guys.
the analogy I say is don't bake the cake without me. Meaning, if I'm in the kitchen, I want
I
to be
can't take it. I'll see you guys soon. Please subscribe.